Well, I still hadn't found an intro yet that I like, so I'm just going to go straight. Everybody has a catchphrase to go forward. Haven't really found mine, so don't know where to go with that yet. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for spending time with me this morning. I hope you had a great weekend. A lot of news coming out from the national. A lot of people doing a lot of different things from the national. I am so happy everybody got to go. I am already in plans for going next week or next year. Not only to that, but to the industry summit, no matter what. Uh, I have a budget already in mind. Already have my housing semi um, planned. So next year's national is pretty much just going to be saving and paying for it. So I'm going to start today, 50-ish weeks, 51, 52, somewhere around there. Should be able to pay for it and go, no problem whatsoever. And going to be planning for the entire year. It might actually be a segment in every single episode to put myself towards that goal. So, yes. We'll show some cards. I'm going to show some cards at the end of the program. We'll see how that goes. The wax has gotten stupid. I cannot wait to get to the card show. I think I'm going to just absolutely lower the price on what I have on Feebay for wax to try to blow it out. Don't know if I'm going to blow it out before the show, after the show, during the show, but I need to get rid of this wax. I went wax crazy. Had a conversation about it, and probably need to have one of Ken and I's great conversations coming up about focus, because Ken focuses me, and I think, hey Tom, and I think because everybody was at the show, I used it as a crutch to buy wax. Be a little bit transparent because that's my life, and I like to be a little transparent on here. I have been I'm in a little bit of depression. I have been sleeping. I pretty much slept all day yesterday. Uh, have been doing a lot of depression eating, and you're saying, why are you revealing this? Why are you telling people about this? Well, I'm telling people about this because this is about our journey. This is about our lives. And I want to be as transparent as possible without revealing too much about my family life around me. And honestly, there's some stuff with the family that's going on that's got me. The national not going got me a little bit. Uh, the business sales, while not growing, being stagnant for the past couple of months, has got me a little bit, and that's on me. I'm pointing the finger at me for not doing the things necessary and doing the things that are distracting to focus on what I need to do to make the business successful. So that's what's going on there. So a little bit of confession time uh, and transparency within myself. So um, eBay, all of the traffic is down, all of the sales are down. Organic traffic is up but down overall, if that makes sense. It's up from a year ago. It's down from where it has been the past couple of weeks. So everything is pretty much down, and that's on me. And I've been focusing so much on the show. Morning, Diego. Good morning. Good morning. I've been focusing so much on the show that I haven't been focusing on the eBay store. Uh, Ken would tell me that I should have been focusing on the eBay store and not on the show. Who knows? Who knows? But all of these cards right here, right there we go, right there are for the show. I've got cards in the next room. All of these are going into the showcase. I've got my goal this week. I'm a little bit free. This is what's going to go on eBay, as well as this stack is going to go on eBay. Plus, I've got my goal for the week is 500 plus cards on eBay. So we're going to show some of those before. This is going to be a little longer episode because I've got a lot to unpack over the weekend. Unopened. So with more wax coming, I've got more football contenders draft picks and football prism coming back before the end of the week, and then that's it. I'm almost of the mindset to not buy anything. I'm not buying anything until after the show, and then on the 14th, and then maybe on the 14th, I'm only gonna buy because. Hang on 1 second. I got to confirm a date. I may not buy anything until the 18th, or only buy what I need to replace stock for the show on the 18th in Longview. So there's I'm putting myself on notice, on a buying hiatus, and just forcing myself to sell. Now, Tom and I have had a conversation about that, about buying and replacing. The only problem with that is I've bought too much, so I'm product heavy. Now I need to turn that into cash flow. So we'll see how that goes. But I have a lot of wax coming in. I need to figure out. I need to figure out what the exact price or cost is for eBay, and then put it like maybe $2 or $3 or $1 or $2 over for the wax. So we'll see. Yeah, make the cash flow, and that's part of the problem right now, Diego. It's going out, not coming in. So I got to flip that around. But by the end of the week, we've got football draft pick contenders and then Prism draft picks. One of those boxes are going to be used for a giveaway for signing up for an email, and then another one's going to be a giveaway for QR codes to try to generate traffic to and content. There's going to be more about that here in a little bit. Graded this week, I need to send off the cards for, and this is my hand. I need to send the cards off for authenticated yes or no for the signed cards. I also need to send off, or I need to take the Jerry Jones and send that to Beckett so that can get authenticated and get that back. I'm also going to get that reframed into a nice, beautiful frame. So when that comes back, I'll get that framed, and then that will be an option. So working on that TTM project with the stuff that I've got. And also, I think that working on that TTM project will help fill that time of me consistently wanting to buy cards. Take on this project. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this project. So I was looking through Hall of Fame players and different players that I like and different local stars, and going and buying 18-cent cards of them, not large cards or cards that were the most popular of them. And I can find them for like 18 to under $1. Send those out TTM. I bought some stamps. I'll show you the stamps when they come in because they're really cool. Wow. Realization. Sorry, another thought blew through my head. A lot of ums this morning. Sorry about that. Working on that. As the cards come in, sending them out TTM 5, 10, 15 at a time. Hopefully I'll get those in, send those off to PSA authentication to get slabbed. So just another cool project. Hopefully this small project will keep me from buying larger stuff until I catch up cash flow wise. And I'm hoping that'll happen before the end of the month. If it doesn't, then I'll have to work it out. But we'll move on from that. Consigning. Let's see. Graded. Yep. We talked about that. Consigning. I've got a box coming from a gentleman, a new client. So that's kind of cool. As well as I need to put some bulk stuff online, and as well as getting it ready to take with me to Texarkana. So that's kind of nice. The boxes came in. The BCW boxes came in this weekend. Never happens for me. Great, Tom. I've got to concentrate on that a little bit. Let's see. Hobby Hotline was live on Sunday. You're welcome to see that. Let's see. This Saturday. Oh, it went live Sunday and Saturday. I was hosting both of them, and then engineering both of them. The guys were live in Chicago. That was an interesting watch. I hope you get a chance to go back and watch it. This weekend, it is Drew, Chris, and Rich on Hobby Hotline. I am not on Hobby Hotline until the 28th at the end of the month with Brian Gray and Jeff, which I'm extremely excited about. If Brian is unable to attend, I'm hoping he is. I'm going to try to reach out to him myself and encourage him to be on there this upcoming end of the month, because I'd really like to chat with him about all the exciting things that are happening with ProSet and all the product that's coming out. So that hopefully he'll be able to do that. And then this Wednesday at 9 p.m., we are going to do the episode about eBay, and we're going to talk about, 9 p.m. We're going to talk about how eBay deepened the hobby dip. So get ready. Got Michael from Ziggy No and Jason, new friend. Met him at the Dallas Card Show. That'll be a very interesting watch as to how the prices, how eBay affected the dip and how it's affected prices on that side. We now know why they did it, why they forced recommended specifics, and it's for this eBay pricing tool. I haven't found it. I've been digging for it for the past 2 days. There's a gentleman that apparently found it online. I need to go and watch him. I don't have his name off the top of my head. I just followed him. Sports Card Anonymous. I need to follow him, watch him, see how he's working it. It's in beta, but because we follow eBay comps so tightly, update your iPhone app. Okay. Well, I don't have an update. I'll try. I'll look, Tom, because I haven't had an update be pushed out. I'll look because I can't find it. I want to watch him and see what he reports. Let's see. Card show prep is coming along very well. I'm in the final prep stages for that. We've got a couple of things more small things to buy, like display holders, and then we need to stage everything, take pictures, just because we're a type like that, so that when we get there, there's no discussion. It's just boom, 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 go. Let's see. Again, this week's card goal is to put cards online, 500 plus cards to put online. Let's see if that actually happens, but that's the goal. Let's see. We'll show some cards. Let's show some cards. So I don't remember if I showed all of these or not, but I'm going to show some of the Gypsy Queen, which I'm going to put online. And then I've got some other really cool cards that some of them you've not seen. So Wander Franco wands, Vlad swords, DeGrom cups, Acuna, Ty Cobb. And apparently this Ty Cobb is part of a short print, which I learned on Friday. Pujols. I did show these, so I'm going to stop showing these. I did show these. Now that I remember, I did show these. The next set I didn't show. I haven't showed these yet. Let's see, how far deep do we want to go? We'll go to here. So these are Panini. These are Panini Nationals from last year. Cards from last year's National. Tavon Diggs. This is a personal favorite of mine. Mekhi Becton, which I'm a huge Mekhi Becton fan. That's that big, huge dude that ran the 40 like the freaking wind. And I'm missing. Oh, I'm stalling here for a second. I'm missing the big one that I really like. It is. I don't know where that bad boy went. It's in here. It's a Jacob Eason Panini National Treasures or Panini. It's gonna tick me off if I can't find that because I really wanted to show that card. That really irritates the crap out of me. But it's just like this. But it's a Jacob Eason card, just like this one, and it's 10 of 25. Oh, here they are. 10 of 25 and 7 of 25. Which these are killer cards. Jacob Eason rookie cards. These are killer. 10 of 25 and 7 of 25. Now, you know, Jacob Eason just became starter of the Colts because Carson Wentz broke his foot over the weekend. So, yeah, that happened. I've got some Frank Thomas scorecards. I put those online this morning. Let's see. These are cool. I've pulled these. They are Yordan Alvarez, but they're from the 2019 holiday. Tatis, Lux, Arozarena, and then look, the Josh Bell Santa. Really cool Robert that I found. And then Trevor Lawrence. I've been digging through, found a Trout Stadium Club Spectrum. Those won't show up. I found some. These I bought from Ken. Some RJ Barrett cards. You remember those, Ken? RJ Barrett cards, DeAndre Hunter, and Cam Reddish. I got a bunch of Cam Reddish cards I need to put online. Let's see. What else is cool to show? I found a bunch of Ozzy Albies cards. I found a bunch of Ozzy Albies rookie cards. Let me see if I can see. I found a rated rookie and another rated rookie and then a rated rookie purple variation, which is very cool. Let's see. None of those are awesome. We're showing Javon Kinlaw. Everybody remember this card. Bo, score. Here we go. How about a wild card surprise? That was in a lot that I purchased. This is a really cool, all y'all. How about an Archie Manning? Very cool, very cool. Pedro Martinez rookie card. And then Robin Yount sticker card. I like finding these cards and showing everybody cards because it's like, what did you find? What did you find? What did you find while you were digging? This one, I'm 50-50 on whether or not to. This is a Lou Piniella miscut card. I really love miscut cards, so I'm 50-50 on that going in. I did find Leaf Shohei Ohtani rookie card. Let's see. Acuna Jr. Candy cane variation. Not a rookie on Pedro. Really? I'll double check that Pedro. Panini. Louis Robert. Giveaway. VIP. From the National. Shohei. Not a rookie, but still. Bowman. Bowman draft picks and prospects. Austin Meadows. We'll talk about him here in a second. Austin Riley Astro rookie card, and then a bunch of Vlads. Let's see. And then Austin Riley. Nick Madrigal just got traded. We're going to talk about that here in a second as well. But not a rookie on the Pedro. Okay. And then Calvin Johnson Sage hit, which is really cool. And a Judge season ticket. 91 Upper Deck Final Edition. Okay, thanks. And then I've got a ton of 76. Nothing in there. So the rest of them are more modern day 1920, 1921. All right. So let's talk about news and notes. Let's see. So ComC and eBay are going to work together here in the next day or so. And if you send in your high-end football cards submitted to ComC, they're going to immediately put those on eBay. I just talked about this. Jacob Eason cards spiked over the weekend because Carson Wentz broke his foot and is out indefinitely. Panini introduced NIL trading cards over the weekend. One of the things that was interesting that came out from the National was by Saturday, you could not submit cards to PSA live. Part of it was because one Jack Poll went and gave PSA 23,000 cards. So if you do the math, 23,000 cards, $230 per card, that's over $5 million that he spent at the National to get cards submitted and graded and online. Now, you can grade whatever you want. You can grade however you want. There's nothing morally wrong with what he did, but that's being a jerk. In my book, that's being a jerk because nobody on Saturday or Sunday could have submitted cards because, and I know it's his right. That's just, I don't feel, that's just not cool in my book. It's just not cool. Chronicles draft picks basketball information dropped. I'm not going to, because my lane's going to be football and baseball. I'm not going to drop a lot of knowledge on basketball and hockey cards. I just think I need to stay in my lane a little bit. There's going to be one exception to this, and that's going to be flagship hockey for next year. I bought a case. I bought a case. I may pre-buy that case from another source, but I want a case of next year's hockey because I want it for the young guns. And I probably will have Aiden and Jason over. The plan's to invite Aiden and Jason over and make a night of it and bust open the case. Also, Topps Chrome Black. I'm going to do the same thing. And maybe flagship baseball next year. I'm going to buy a case. But Very limited on what I'm going to open. That being given, because I'm not doing basketball heavily, I probably won't be giving a lot of basketball information. I will probably give football and baseball information. So there may be a dry spell within of product releases, but I will tell you that the information dropped and then let you go make decisions on your own. All right. As well, Willie McCovey's auction. So Willie McCovey passed. His wife Estella is giving some and maybe half. I don't know if it's all of it. She didn't say all of it, but just is giving some of his memorabilia to Heritage Auction for an August 21st and 22nd um, auction lot. It's 210 lots, but now Willie McCovey's stuff is coming. So if you're a fan, you can go pick up his stuff. Um, I talked about on Friday doing a little bit of research with everybody that did get traded over the weekend or over the trading deadline, and sharing that information. So here we go. Chris Bryant to the Giants, which shocked the crap out of me. Javi Baez and Trevor Williams to the Mets. The Cubs kind of unloaded, which I couldn't believe. Jose Barrios to the Blue Jays. Austin Martin to the Twins. Nick Madrigal from the White Sox to the Cubs. I think that's a good move on the Cubs' part. Madrigal's kind of in a slump, but a good young hitter, good young prospect hitter. Max Scherzer to the Dodgers. Kyber Ruiz to the Nationals. The one that I didn't like was Kyle Gibson and Hans Kraus to the Phillies. I will follow them because they're now Phillies and because of Reese Hoskins uh, kind of becoming a default Phillies fan because of the players. Will always be a Mets fan, but because of the players, I'm probably going to end up following the Phillies because they've got former Rangers on them, and it's just Philadelphia, man. It's just Philadelphia. But Kyle Gibson, Hans Kraus to the Phillies. Spencer Howard went to the Rangers. Michael Chavis to the Padres, or excuse me, to the Pirates. Kyle Schwarber to the Red Sox. Rizzo and Gallo to the Yankees. And then a very interesting trade here. Sterling Marte went to the A's, and they sent Jesus Luzardo to the Marlins. Very interesting trade. Very interesting trade. So there were a ton of people. Biggest surprises were the Cubs players that got unloaded. I couldn't believe that the Cubs are unloading, um, especially Chris Bryant. That was probably the one that shocked me the most. I thought he was going to go to the Mets and going to the Giants. Okay, but Javi Baez getting moved, that blew my mind. That blew my mind. I can't believe Javi Baez got moved. Spencer Howard getting moved. Nick Madrigal getting moved. Uh, Hans Kraus. Y'all don't know Hans. He's a Texas Ranger pitcher. Was in their AAA when he got moved. I thought he would be brought up by the end of the season, but he got moved. Anthony Rizzo, Joey. I mean, some big bats were moved this trade seat, and I asked on Hobby Hotline where are these cards coming because it's too late for update, and they mentioned Tops Now. Well, okay, well let's watch Tops Now over this week to see if these cards come up and how collectible are they going to be. Some of these guys are rentals, so who knows? Who knows? There are, and then a couple more news and notes, and then we're coming up on 30 minutes. PayPal rates went up. I don't know if anybody saw that over the weekend, but PayPal rates went up, and they're varying depending on what cards you use. They used to be 29% plus 30 cents. That's now gone up and is now a variable. So check PayPal rates for what they're going to be cost before you start paying for stuff on PayPal now. And then final note, like I said, we're going to go a little over. I ran a Facebook ad regarding my regarding me being at the East Texas Card Show in Texarkana coming up, and the ad's done better than any other Facebook ad that I ran. I spent about $25 and had it run through the 19th. So not huge expectations and not a lot of money spent per day, but it's actually effective. It's actually got a lot of people to like the ad and like the post, and then it's adding people to the Facebook page. So I'm very pleased with that. It was a off the whim, off the cuff purchase to see what would happen. I didn't plan it. It was very impulse because I was trying to figure out a way to get Facebook ads to actually work for me, and this actually worked. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'll have a more statistical update on Wednesday, but I did want to let you know that was actually working fairly well. What are your thoughts on using email promoted listings, but moving a percentage down to 1%? Dan, right now everything's suggested. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. I would be slightly concerned because of the card price market coming down so much. You're going to need that visibility. However, if things are SEO, there's now stuff that I have that I haven't promoted that I've put online that really aren't getting any visibility, which was fairly interesting. I've even got things that are SEO'd that I didn't promote. So I'm trying to test that as well. Let's see. Let me repeat this. Morning. What are your thoughts on using eBay promoted listings but moving the percentage down to 1%? I don't know. I want to test that. 1% eBay promotion. I'll try that on wax because that's interesting. I want to run a test on it before my initial thoughts. I could see that, but because sales are pretty much on their commission structure, they kind of, I don't know. Let me run a test and think about it. So that's what I got. I wanted to make sure that I gave you a little bit of plethora of stuff and a little bit of updated news and notes and tell you a little bit about what was going on with me. Be kind to one another. If you have any prayer requests, let me know. If you're feeling down or anything, let me know. Need any help, let me know. Don't get to that point. Support your local LCSs. Support your local card shows. I will see y'all Wednesday morning and then again Wednesday night. Y'all have a fantastic day, and thanks for spending time with me today. Have a great one.